All right, good morning, everyone. Taking a look at slope today. We're going to start by looking at graphs. Show you guys a couple of examples doing that, and then we'll plug in a couple points and find slope doing that. So let's start with this number one, with this first graph here. When identifying slope of a line using a graph, again, m, where the slope is equal to, sorry, give me a second here, get my colors right. M is equal to rise over run. Okay, and so rise that's the change in the y direction, a change in the y direction. So guys, whenever I find slope using a graph, I always start at the point furthest to the left. So I'm going to start at this point here I've highlighted. And how many do we have to rise? Well, we go up 1, up 2 units. We rise, we go up 2. Okay, so if we're looking at the slope of this line, we have rise of 2 units. The run of this graph would be, well, how many units do we have to go to the right? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. We ran 8 units. Run was 8 to the right. Okay. So our rise over run, we've got 2 over 8. Guys, slopes, we do need to reduce those fractions. So 2 is a factor of both. So the slope of this is going to be reduced both by 2, 1/4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the slope of this line is 1/4. Okay. That's a positive slope, goes up and to the right. All right. Let's maybe take a look here at problem number 2. Guys, problem number 2 is a horizontal line. Gotta make note of that. That's a horizontal line. Okay, goes left to right. So horizontal lines, if you're thinking of rise over run for slope again, it's interesting. Okay, the rise of this graph, okay, if you're starting at this point here to the left that I'm highlighting, to get to the next point, do you need to go up? Okay, do you need to rise? No, you don't need to rise. The rise is 0 units. You don't go up at all. Okay, so rise of a horizontal line is 0. The run, well, you're going to find out here the run of 4 units to the right. Well, that doesn't really matter because 0 divided by anything is 0. So the slope of a horizontal line is 0. Okay, you don't rise at all. All right, so this is kind of a special case. All right, slope is 0. Looking at example 4, guys, we can see example 4 here is a vertical line. Okay, this is a vertical line. This is also a special case. Okay, vertical lines. Why is that? So if you're thinking again of that same idea, rise over run. Okay, well, rise in this case, you're going to have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. You go up 4 units. Okay, but the run, you don't need to move right any units. You don't move right at all. So 0 is the run. Okay, well, as you guys know, dividing by 0, I mean, if you took your calculator out and you did 4 divided by 0, it would say undefined. Okay, so we can't divide by 0. This is this slope is undefined. So anytime we have a vertical line, the slope would be considered undefined. Okay. I had one more example here for you that I wanted to show you. Guys, we've done a positive slope. Number 1 had that positive 1/4 slope. Number 3 here, it has a negative slope. Again, thinking of rise over run, because I always start at the point to the left, so I'll start at this point here. Okay, well, rise, actually I'm not going to rise if I start at that point. I've got to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We went down 5 units. So really that rise, that's a negative 5. So that'll be on top of our fraction, negative 5. And then the run, okay, so for here we got to go 1 unit right. Okay, so our run is 1. Okay, simplifying negative 5 over 1 is just a slope of negative 5. Okay, so there's a few examples using rise over run. Guys, wanted to give you a couple more examples of using the formula for slope. So let's look at number 5. Okay, find the slope of the line. The instructions say through each pair of points. So, guys, as a reminder, that formula, m slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. Because I typically encourage you, when you get to a problem like this, you can label the points x1, y1, so that'd be the first ordered pair. The second ordered pair would be, of course, x2, y2. Okay, so we're just going to substitute in. What are we going to substitute in for y2? Negative 18. So y2 minus y1, positive 14. Sorry, guys, if the technical difficulties here. First time using this technology. Okay. And then we're going to do x2 minus x1. So what are we substituting for? x2 is negative 12 minus x1 is negative 8. Okay. So simplifying this, negative 18 minus 14, that would be negative, what we got, 32 over negative 12. That becomes minus negative 8 would become plus 8, so negative 4. Slope here, negative 32 divided by negative 4, that is a positive 8. So slope m is positive 8. Okay, guys, I'll take the time. I want to show you guys one more example here. And so we'll take a look at number 6. Again, our formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So label your points, x1, y1, x2, y2. And again, anytime you substitute, guys, we're need to use parentheses. So we're going to substitute 4 times. Maybe I didn't quite make as big a deal as that on that last problem as I should have. Need to be using parentheses. So y2 is 2. y1 is 6. So 2 minus 6 on top. Over x2 14 minus x1 4. Okay. If we simplify this, we've got 2 minus 6, that's negative 4 on top, over 14 minus 4, that is positive 10. Always needing to reduce fractions, so 4 and 10 have a common factor of 2. You could reduce each by 2, so negative 2/5. Those have no common factors, so negative 2/5, that is our slope. Okay, guys. I don't want to carry on too much more. You guys have got 2 great examples here of substituting in values. Again, needing to use parentheses when you are using slope formula. And then you guys have got a four nice examples of finding slope: a positive, a negative, and then your vertical and horizontal line cases. So, all right, everybody, the assignment, four quick questions. You'll go ahead and click through the module. On submitting the assignment, a couple of notes. I put this in the assignment, but I want you to show all work, okay, and then submit a photo of your work in the Canvas assignment. That'll be your submission for today's assignment. Your work needs to be clear, okay? Needs to be clear and organized. Otherwise, I won't be able to grade it. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Everyone, good luck on the DLD today.